guys, we're gonna learn to draw one of my favorite dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus. He's my favorite just because he's just so cute, and I love all the little plates on his back. And I feel like when I color my Stegosauruses, I can really have a lot of fun with all the different parts I can color. So let's get started. I'm going to draw my Stegosaurus's body first. I don't want to put it too far off to one side because I want to be able to fit his tail, and then I also have to have room for his head. So trying to make it fit in the middle of my paper as much as possible. I'm going to make kind of like a big egg shape for his body. All right, make it a little smaller toward the end where his head's going to be. Then detached from that is going to be his head, kind of similar to this. And then I am going to attach the head to the body. And also along the back, I'm going to draw his tail. Now for his back legs are actually going to go up pretty high and then get a little smaller toward the bottom, kind of rounding at the bottom here with like 3 big dinosaur toes. And then I can also see part of his other back leg from underneath him like that. I'm going to repeat the same thing here, but a little bit smaller for his front leg with the 3 big toes. And here is his other leg on the other side. I'm actually going to fix my Stegosaurus's neck. I want it to be a little more like that. Perfect. All right, and I'm just going to leave that because that's going to be a helper line that I'm going to erase. Remember, as we've been drawing our dinosaurs, they have a lot of things called helper lines, like these lines here and here that we needed to draw when we were first drawing our dinosaur, but once we're completely done, we really don't need those lines anymore, and we're going to erase them once we're all done. I am going to add my dinosaur's eye and give him a nostril, maybe a little smile. He's a happy little Stegosaurus. And now I'm going to do his plates that he had along his back. Now Stegosaurus has actually had 2 rows of these protective, really hard plates along their back. So think about if a T-Rex was going to come and try and take a bite out of him from the top, they would just end up hurting their mouth on these sharp plates on his back. So they're going to be kind of similar to like a house shape. You draw like 2 lines and then like the pointy shape, kind of like a roof. And you're going to make your way up your T-Rex's back. Stegosaurus's back. And as they go up, 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 they're going to get bigger and bigger. And then as they go down, smaller and smaller. And you can see as I'm drawing them, I'm leaving like a little gap in between them. There is a reason for that. I'm going to do one more small little guy kind of partway down the tail here. And then in between all these spaces, I'm simply going to draw another pointy line in between them. And this would be our second row of plates behind this row. And this would be our front row if we were looking at it from the other side. Now I'm also going to add to the end of his tail 2 large spikes that also helps serve as some protection for larger predators that might try to eat the Stegosaurus, because all they had to do was really just whip their tail around and smack him in the face with those 2 large spikes, and they probably would not try to mess with him again. I'm going to go through my Stegosaurus drawing and erase my helper lines. Also going to erase this line in the back between his body and the tail, but I'm going to leave these lines here for his legs. And there you have it, my Stegosaurus. I'm going to add a little color and I'll come back with the final product. And there he is, my Stegosaurus. Like I said, I love coloring Stegosauruses because I feel like I can have so much fun making like their toes and their spikes a different color and doing all their plates. And I even added a few little spots to this little guy, and I made sure to give him something to snack on. So remember, you can always rewind, pause the video as you go, take your time, and just do your best and give it your shot at drawing a Stegosaurus. Have fun!